All right, guys, I'm Brent.
I'm Grace.
And we are Brace Yourself. Today we're here in Indianapolis, Indiana at the Fashion Mall at Keystone.
We are celebrating Valentine's Day a little bit early so you can watch us on Valentine's Day with your loved ones.
We are here at the Cheesecake Factory.
It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. 'Cause you've been looking at me all night.
Cheesecake Factory does have a rewards program. You can scan the code right here to sign up today, or visit cheesecakerewards.com. If you sign up, you can get access to reservations, you can get a complimentary birthday slice, and a surprise and delight reward. It's well worth it. You can get at least a slice of cheesecake a year. Do it. If you've never been to Cheesecake Factory before, you are missing out. But what I will tell you is you better do your research before you get here, because there are 2 million items on the menu. I'm not going to go through and read everything, but we're going to go through and just show you what all the pictures look like. First of all, they have the small plates and snacks. Moving along, we got a giant 2 pages worth of appetizers, including some roadside sliders and pot stickers, egg rolls, crab dip, calamari. They've got a hot spinach and cheese dip, Thai lettuce wraps, which are always a favorite. They have street corn tamale cakes, nachos, buffalo wings, flatbread pizzas. Next page, we've got glam burgers, which are their hamburgers served with fries, or salad, or sweet potato fries. Old Fashioned, the Bistro, the Classic, French Dip Cheeseburger, Smokehouse Barbecue, Americana, Mac and Cheese Burger, Bacon. They got some turkey burgers and veggie melt. Next page we got salads. I mean, I guess if you're just coming to eat cheesecake, then get a salad, but some of these salads are very high in calories for what they are, so you're better off just getting a cheeseburger. One of the cool things about Cheesecake Factory is that they have lunch specials that are served until 5 p.m., and that's every day of the week, not just during the week. So right now we've got the Renee's special, which is a half turkey sandwich or chicken almond salad sandwich, a cup of soup, and a green salad. Soups and salads, lunch salads, flatbread pizzas and salads, pastas, lunch salmon. All sorts of items that are smaller and a little on the cheaper side if you're looking for more bang for your buck. We've got some sandwiches here. Cuban, which I got in the last video we did. Club. Spicy crispy chicken. Chicken parm. Next page, we've got specialties. There's enchiladas, Korean chicken, chicken parmesan pizza style, chicken littles, pineapple chicken, shrimp, shepherd's pie, meatloaf, tacos. Chicken Madeira, which I've seen people get many a times before, the Bellagio, chicken Romano, orange chicken, honey chicken. And the next page we've got different pasta dishes. as you can see here. The one thing that you'll notice about the menu here is that there's a lot of pasta, there's a lot of Asian things, there's a lot of sandwiches. Next up, we got the fish and the seafood, which we're just going to go ahead and just pretend doesn't even exist, obviously. If you're looking for fish, there's plenty to try. We're not looking for fish. Then you got steaks, steak frites, steak Diane, spicy ginger beef tenderloin, filet, and you got your side dishes here. Fries, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, green beans, fresh corn, sauteed spinach, broccoli, asparagus. They do have eggs and omelets also that they say served all day. It used to only be that you could get those on the weekends, but apparently you can get them all the time now. You have a breakfast sandwich, create your own omelet, steak and eggs. On Saturday and Sunday, served until 2 o'clock, they have a brunch menu with waffles, cinnamon roll pancakes, lemon ricotta pancakes, French toast, eggs bennies, breakfast kimchi fried rice and eggs, chilaquiles, Monte Cristo, a breakfast burrito. And then last but not least, we've got our cheesecakes. I'll just let you peruse this list and decide which one that you're going to get. I'm not going to tell you which one we're going to get because we haven't decided. And if you're not a cheesecake fan, they do have also the Linda's fudge cake, the carrot cake, the chocolate tower truffle, tiramisu, apple crisp, shortcake, or a bowl of fresh strawberries. $9.50 for a bowl of strawberries seems a little over the top.
They play such good music in here, but I'm always like, are we gonna get copyrighted? But then I think, does YouTube even do that anymore? If you've been watching for any length of time, you know I love a good cocktail. I love me some Tito's vodka. So I asked our server today what would be the best bang for my buck, and she suggested the raspberry lemon drop. I'm reading off the menu. It's raspberry infused Tito's vodka and fresh lemon chilled with a sugared rim. If it is half as good as it looks, I am in for a treat because it looks fancy. Kind of reminds me of on Sex and the City when they would all get Cosmos, but it's not a Cosmo. It's better than that. Ooh. It literally just tastes like raspberry lemonade. I don't taste the vodka in it, but I very rarely do, especially when you add in that extra raspberry, but it's delicious.
So you asked the server if the one that you had thought about ordering, if you could taste the alcohol, and she said, oh no, you can't taste it at all. You said, well, I like things stronger and I like to taste the alcohol, so this is what she told you to get to taste. She said, oh, you'll definitely taste the alcohol. And yet, she does not taste the alcohol because she's got problems.
Hey, like this video. You know you do. Make sure to subscribe if you don't already. Give us a little comment. We love the feedback. Brent reads them all. He responds to them all, but give it a like. I know it is very common for people to say, I wish you had smell-o-vision. But I cannot understate how much I wish you had smell-o-vision with the street corn. It just, I mean, it tastes almost like popcorn. Because corn, you know, but also the Parmesan and just, oh, no. Okay, I'm just going to bite into the whole thing. I'm just going to eat the whole thing. The cilantro, the tahini on there, the Parmesan, I can smell it all.
The thing that you'll notice is the corn rib means that it's still just a corn cob cut into pieces. So
I was like, why can I not cut it in half?
you can't just chew it all up.
You can tell that I'm not fancy enough for corn ribs in the real life, but also like that part's seasoned, so like that's wasting some seasoning.
I think honestly, like corn ribs is the trend now because it became like a thing at Trader Joe's where you can buy them and stuff. Honestly, I feel like if you just cut the corn off, it's not quite the same, picture, but it would taste just as good. Or if you just use those little baby corns and did it that way, because then you can just eat the whole thing.
Tom Hanks style.
Because something about this beautiful picture and then having to pick it up and gnaw the
Because you can't
corn
eat that
off
with
of
the
it.
fork.
Yeah.
I tried. I failed.
It's strange. Does it taste good?
It's incredible. If you like corn,
It's gone.
it's corn. Corn is probably one of my favorite starches. I used to call it a vegetable, but I don't think it actually has any kind of nutritional value. I don't care. So good. I'm gonna eat it all.
The true test of the cocktail is now going to be me tasting it to tell Grace if there's actually any alcohol in it, because she swears, oh no, there's no liquor in there, because I can't taste it. I'll be the
But
judge.
don't be dramatic just for the camera either.
It's very sticky.
And
There's alcohol, but not a lot of alcohol.
okay.
It is very sweet. It tastes like lemonade, and honestly, if this is what their raspberry lemonade tastes like without anything, get it, because it's delicious. I may get one of those myself if we hadn't visited Smoothie King earlier in the day.
It's
I
lot
need a
of
little
sweets.
something in my tum-tum because we didn't know how long we were going to have to wait here. But yeah, it's very sweet, very delicious. I'm sure if you had 2 or 3, it would sneak up on you and you'd have to be carried out of this place.
I'm gonna eat some corn. Or is it all for me? Yes.
We've got our corn ribs, we've got our mayonnaise and cotija seasonings.
Tom Hanks style.
It's corny. It's very good. The salty cheese and then the pop of lime juice on it, I think, is what really gives it the hit. Corn is corn. I mean, the best corn, the worst corn, it's all within the same degree of separation. Once you start adding mayonnaise and cheese and seasoning onto it, it makes it a million times better.
It's like the major leagues versus the minor leagues.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Sue me. Every time I come here, I get the exact same thing because it's so delicious. It is the egg roll sampler. You've got your cheeseburger egg rolls. You've got your avocado egg rolls. You've got your chicken taquitos and your Tex-Mex. There's nothing not to love about all of these. You got a little bit of flavor profile with everything. They each come with their own separate sauce. Pro tip, you can use any sauce with any of the egg rolls though.
They allow that?
They allow that.
Wow.
Nobody comes around, they say, no, you only use the sauce for that egg roll.
One dip per sauce.
One dip. They're piping hot, so you know what's going to happen is I'm going to eat a bite and it's going to burn my mouth and I'm not going to care. Trying to remember, which one do I like best? I don't know, they're all delicious. That was a good crunch. Just kidding. I know what I love best. Is this guy. I don't remember which one it is.
Tamarind sauce.
Tamarind, or even the one it goes with. Supposed to go with. All I know is it's delightful. All right, a little bit of a kick to this chicken taquito. I think this is the chicken taquito one, or it's a Tex-Mex. This is the Tex-Mex. I had to read the menu. Spicy. That's why I give it away. It's got a little spice to it. Got some chickens, got some corn. Nothing not to like about that. Sometimes I will cool myself down with the avocado egg roll, which I think actually is supposed to go with this one because the cheeseburger goes with that one, but they all taste delicious no matter which one you eat.
Just a big wrapper full of guacamole.
Nothing wrong with that. My best friend always teases me because I used to hate avocados. I would be disgusted by them, and now I love them. And I forget a life before I loved avocado and guacamole. So she's always like, you used to hate that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But really the best bite you can have is go from that Tex-Mex to that avocado, because you know avocado and guacamole when you're at a Mexican restaurant. It's the perfect combination. Cheeseburger time. I'll try it with the cheeseburger sauce. The cheeseburger. The sauce that comes with it very much reminds me of when I mix mayonnaise and ketchup together, which is probably why I like it so much with the cheeseburger egg roll. It just tastes like a cheeseburger, so it's kind of a nice surprise because you wouldn't think, egg roll, cheeseburger. It works. Palate cleanser. Last but not least is the chicken taquitos. This one gives like a little smudging of some cilantro avocado crema on top. But I always kind of have to, you know, divvy it up because they only put it on. Oh boy, can't go anywhere nice. They only give you one, but then I'm going to put it in the tomatillo sauce that it comes with. That one also has a kick to it. I don't know if it's the taquito or if it's the tomatillo sauce, but whew. You try it without and see what the difference maker is. It's definitely that tomatillo sauce that is spicy. I mean, you can kind of see the seeds in it from the peppers, so it makes sense that it would be spicy. It's good. Definitely on this cold, wintry day. Cleans the nostrils out. All in all, would eat again, and I will.
So what we got here is the bee sting pizza. It says this is Italian sausage, pepperoni, bacon, Calabrian chilies with mozzarella, vodka sauce, Parmesan, and honey. It's a lot of things to be squeezed on this one little flatbread. If you get here before 5 o'clock, you can get the lunch special, which is this pizza plus a salad. For like the salad, you get for like $2 extra. So normally you would just get this for like $15.99. It's $17.99 for all of this. Pfft, well worth it, a million times over. They have the most gigantic menu in the world. I've had several things on here. Usually I'll get like orange chicken, things of that nature. The pizza is the thing that I found that's, to me, the best deal, the best tasting.
Good sized pizza.
Yeah, it's a good sized pizza. It's normally, like I said, $15. This is not the cheapest place in the world. Now that we've done this channel for long enough, we've realized that nothing is the cheapest thing in the world anymore. And the whole world is kind of expensive, so Cheesecake Factory doesn't feel nearly as expensive as what it used to.
You're not wrong.
Right, so, but I mean, I'm going to eat pizza every day the rest of my life if I can, if somebody will let me. If somebody on the other side of that camera would let me, I would do it.
Wow. This is your first time having this pizza, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, normally I just get the regular pepperoni with the hot honey on it. This time I decided to go with the one with all the extra stuff. The Calabrian peppers, chili peppers that are on there, that's what these greeny things are. They're spicy, but delicious. I love spicy foods. Grace used to not, now she's a lot better at it, so I might have her taste this. Stuff might come out of her ears if she tastes it, but it's delicious. The hot honey on there gives it a sweetness. The Calabrian peppers are kind of pickly, so it gives it that taste. The sausage is delicious. The pepperoni is these little cuppies that have the fat floating inside of them.
Oh,
the best of the best. You can't beat it. The crust is pillowy, it's crunchy, it's delicious. This pizza is phenomenal.
What about the salad you got with it? That thing is pretty. I mean, look how it's stacked. Like, they literally took the time to make the leaves like a little mountain. Also, you can tell that Brent is a pizza boy because, of course, he would eat that first. Whereas I was like, I would have dug into that salad the second it came out.
Nobody wants to watch me eat a salad. Come on, be serious. So this is a Caesar salad. What I'm going to tell you right now, people. How old am I now? 42. 42 years old. This is the first Caesar salad that I've ever eaten in my entire life. First time I even tasted Caesar dressing was about 2 days ago out of a bottle in the refrigerator because I bought some for Grace because she said she wanted to see if she could find the best bottled brand. Maybe we'll tell you which kind that is sometime. I took a taste of it and I thought, this tastes kind of like Parmesan cheese, and that's about it. And so I like the sound of that. So we're going to give this a whirl. If they put ranch on this accidentally, you're going to see an outtake.
How have you never had Caesar salad, though? That boggles me.
I never ate any dressing whatsoever until like the last year. I've eaten plain, dry salad my entire life. I remember that my grandma used to eat blue cheese dressing on her salad, and I would taste it a few times. I feel like I thought that it was good back in those days until my mom said one time that she thought it tasted like a sweaty sock. From that point on, all I could ever taste is a sweaty sock again. So, thanks, Mom. You ruined it for me. I also can remember we used to go to this place called Ivanhoe's near the town where we live in, and they used to have
We've
this.
done a video on Ivanhoe's.
We did, but and most of these people probably haven't seen it. It was an old one. So they used to have a taco salad there that, like, you would get all the ingredients in this bowl, and then they would give you, like, salsa and stuff like that. So they'd always say, do you want dressing for your salad? And I was like, no, I don't want any dressing. My grandma would say, yeah, get the buttermilk. I had no idea what that meant. I had no idea that I was ordering ranch when she was telling me get buttermilk to put on it. So it was on there. I used to like it till I found out it was ranch. Never ate it again. Hated it from that point on. All these people tricking me into eating things that I don't like, that maybe I actually do like, who knows. Anyway, Caesar salad, I've never had one before, so I don't know if this is good or not, but it tastes good to me.
I'll give it a whirl.
It's creamy. It's just a little on the sour side, but it's cheesy. You can taste the Parmesan. I'm hoping that they don't actually use real anchovies in this stuff, like, which is what is in normal Caesar dressing, because gross. All in all, tastes good. I love it. Pizza's phenomenal. I'm going to eat this whole thing. So, since this is not your first Caesar salad you've ever eaten in your life, why don't you give this a taste and tell me if it's good, bad, indifferent?
What I will tell you is just looking at it, it is very heavily coated in dressing and cheese. I typically, when I get salads, will just get the dressing on the side and dip my tines into it and then stab at some lettuce. You've probably noticed me doing that if you've ever watched me eat salad on camera. But Caesar salad, they very rarely will let you get it on the side.
I feel like the whole point of a Caesar salad is it's got to be coated and kind of on the wilty side because it's just covered in sauce.
It's very, very heavy on the Parmesan, so it's very salty. That's a crispy crouton. If I were eating it on my own, not Brent's salad, I would probably add a little bit of pepper to it just to balance out the cheese and the salt of it. It's good though. I like it.
One thing that I forgot when I was saying this before is that I want you people to know we have certain people that watch these videos that enjoy our content. There's some other people that do content that we also enjoy. There's a buddy of ours named Gentry from Every Day is Saturday, who I happen to know a Caesar salad is one of his favorite things in the entire world. I don't think I would have ever tasted one, but if he likes it, then I figured I'm a big boy, I should be able to try it myself. So this one's for you, Jeezy. That's what we call you, Jeezy. Oh, that's good. You'd probably get this on the cruise ship every day that you were on there.
I'm excited that Brent actually probably gets some hot food today. What kind of meat's on this?
There is sausage, pepperoni, bacon, those things.
I can smell the bacon.
Yep. Also, you made fun of me for eating the pizza first instead of the salad, but that's because I wanted it to be hot. If they would have brought the salad out earlier and then the pizza later like normal, then that would be a different story. And we did hear from one of our followers not too long ago that said that in all other parts of the world besides the United States that they eat their salads after their dinner because the salad actually helps in digestion.
That makes sense.
And that we're the weirdos because we do it first here.
That does make sense. This pizza's not my favorite.
Wow.
I know.
Shots fired.
Unga Pachka. One thing too many, if I had to say. And Brent will not be surprised that I think that one thing too many is the bacon. It's just a lot. It's heavy. It's got a different taste than I would like. But Brent likes it, so it's a good thing, because that's his food, not mine. However, I'm not going to lie, every time we come here and get one of these, I'm like, I really want to steal that paddleboard, so when we have pizza at home, I can just eat the pizza right off of it.
I think that you should all know that even though this is our Valentine's Day dinner, and we're madly in love, well, at least we were until that hot take that she just had on the bacon. I think we're done now. So sorry, you witnessed the blossoming of our relationship. Yeah, the wedding's off. I can't be with somebody that doesn't enjoy bacon as much as I do. Sickening.
I realized that I've never actually gotten a piece of cheesecake here to stay. Normally it's like, just box it up, we're not going to eat it, but for the tube of you, we'll do anything for you. So I got the tiramisu, which I got our first time filming here. You can go back and watch that video. The audio on it is horrendous.
Who knows? The audio on this one might be horrendous as
You're
well.
not wrong.
We haven't done it yet.
I'd never had the tiramisu cheesecake up until that point. I fell in love because it's coffee and it's cheesecake.
Lady fingers, cocoa powder. I'll have what I'm having.
It's so steaming good. It is my favorite. It's not super cheesecakey. I think that's why I'm okay with getting it, because I know that Brent will eat some of it as well. The coffee flavor is not overwhelming. It's balanced. The lady fingers on there are just a nice little crispy crisp. Oh, it's cold. Hits your teeth just right. We did get some coffee as well. Brent said to me that he can't wait until he's an old lady and can just drink coffee with his meals all the time. Which made me laugh, because old ladies really do just drink coffee with their food all the time. Like, why do they do that? If you're an old lady, can you tell me why? I love old ladies. I don't know why you do it. Brent's probably going to cut all of that because he doesn't want to offend any of our fans. It's the Leaning Tower of Cheesecake. It's kind of like...
Cheesa.
I didn't want to accidentally say anything bad. So this is the Very Cherry Ghirardelli cheesecake, I think. I don't know. Brent got this one. I am not a chocolate person, as I think it has been documented by now. However, I do like cherries. I'm going to go ahead and just get some whipped cream, because what bite of cheesecake from here is complete without it? Ooh, that's rich. Okay.
She's not overly dramatic at all.
Brent is going to love this because it is so rich and chocolatey. My negative faces are just because I don't like chocolate, okay? So don't think that this is bad. It was really good, the cherry part, and then I got to the chocolate and I was like, it's too much chocolate for me. So if you love cherry, you love chocolate, get it.
We decided that since this is our Valentine's Day dinner, that there wasn't anything more Valentine-y than cherry and chocolate and red and pink and goodness.
It looks so fancy when she first brought it out.
Very fancy. As anybody who's been here knows, the homemade whipped cream is the best part of everything here. Oh, that's pretty. I managed to get a little cherry in here. So this is cherry cheesecake with a layer of chocolate ganache on top, a layer of Ghirardelli chocolate cake underneath, fudge cake that is. Then look at the back here. There's multicolored little sprinkies on the back there.
I wonder if there are different flavors of
I
chocolate.
don't know, we're about to find out.
Did you get some?
Not right at the moment. I think that the chocolate chips that are on here are dark chocolate, probably. Grace hates dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. The cherry is phenomenal on it. It doesn't even taste like cheese to me at all. Oh, I got my finger. It doesn't even taste like cream cheese or anything. It's just cherry. It tastes exactly like Cherry Garcia ice cream. The Ben and Jerry's flavor. It's what I grew up. It was always my favorite one forever. I love it. The cake is moist and
Did you find
chocolatey.
the cheesecake you'll get every time here?
Wait. There's like 94 flavors. I'm never going to get the same thing twice until I've tried all the possibilities of the ones that I might like. But yes, if somebody came here and said, hey, I'm going to buy this, will you eat it? I will eat it. It'll eat. She mentioned earlier that I said that I wanted to be an old lady. I'll tell you right now that old ladies are my favorite people in the entire world. Old men are fine too. They're just a little full of themselves. Old ladies are just sweet. They drink coffee. I love coffee. I never did like coffee until I became an adult, and then I decided kind of like the same thing with drinking beer. I was like, well, I'm an adult. I guess this is what I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to force myself to like it. Now, I like it. There's something very classy to me about sitting down for dinner or lunch with a cup of coffee. Breakfast is just, it is what it is. But if you're sitting down, you're having a club sandwich and a side salad and a cup of coffee, you're an OG, and I love you for it. Plus, it's just so much... Coffee is just perfect to get all of the super sweetness out of your mouth because it just sucks it all up with that bitterness of the coffee, and then you're on to the next thing.
Whereas I almost got an espresso martini because...
Well, also, this coffee was like, what, $3, and your espresso martini would have been like, what, $29 or something, so probably not worth it. We've got the Ladyfingers, what is this thing called? Tiramisu. So essentially we've got coffee, dark chocolate, which is kind of coffee notes. We got a lot of coffee on this table. The tiramisu is very delicious also. It has a little bit of an espresso taste to it. Espresso. You can definitely taste the cream cheese part of the cheesecake in this one a lot more than you can in the cherry one. So if you're a huge fan of cheesecake or of cream cheese, get this one if you want to taste it. If you just want to taste delicious, fruity goodness, get the other one. Actually, get any of them, because we've never had one cheesecake here that we didn't enjoy. There's just been different levels of how amazing that they are. So before anybody comments on these about how fat we are and how terrible we are for eating all this food, but 98% of it is in a box that's going home with us. We're going to eat maybe one more bite of this cheesecake each, and then we're going to take it home, and we're going to eat this as midnight snacks for the next 5 days. I don't want to have a tummy ache for the next 20 weeks. And also, we're getting married in, what, 45 days? Is that what it is?
45.
I got some work to do to be able to fit into my wedding dress, if you know what I'm saying here. I can't be eating pieces of cheesecake at a time. Foolishness.
Here's our receipt. I was a little nervous to open it up. It is a pricey meal. It is our Valentine's meal. So $100 for 2 of us to have appetizer, me to have a drink, both of us to have cheesecake, a big old meal with lots and lots of leftovers. I would say I'm pretty happy with it overall. We just finished our Valentine's dinner at Cheesecake Factory. We've been here, Cheesecake. We've been here a few times. We filmed here once before. I think this time was better. I think this time was probably my favorite time here. Our server, Deneen, was absolutely phenomenal. The manager, Todd, was really helpful, really kind.
Yep, they were awesome.
Everybody was awesome. The food was really good. I mean, we have leftovers for days, which is always nice. I don't have any complaints.
Yeah, no, not at all. The only issue that we had today, this is a Saturday that we're here, it was crowded. It's always crowded at this location. We did make a reservation online, which we definitely would recommend if you're going to come here.
Absolutely.
If you just come downtown and come to town and try to go here and just walk in off the street, unless you're like a Tuesday at 1 in the afternoon, you're going to wait. Yeah, and if you got a big table, you got a big group of people, don't bother. Go somewhere else. The food's delicious.
Okay, no, don't go somewhere else. Like, just know you're going to wait.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to wait, yes,
If
then
you
go somewhere
want to
else.
wait for 12 hours, then sure, come here. But
12
otherwise,
hours,
yeah,
you
if you're not the
goof.
type who loves to sit around and wait all day, then it's not the best unless you make a reservation. Also, Fashion Mall in Indianapolis, it's a nice place. There's no parking. This is the worst parking lot ever.
That's not Cheesecake Factory's
It's
fault,
like they
though.
built this parking lot that this whole place is in like 1947 and then built a gigantic mall around it. And it's like, oh yeah, we have 28 parking spots and 22 million people that come here. So that's the only issue we've got. As far as the food goes, delicious. As far as the service goes, amazing. Deneen, awesome. Todd, awesome. They were very accommodating to us. They helped us out. They found us a table that was a little quieter than some of the rest so that we could film because they knew that we were doing it. So yeah, we appreciate it. It was a great Valentine's Day. We had a great time. We hope you guys do too. We love you all. I don't know what else to say. Good times.
Happy Valentine's Day. For those of you who don't have anybody in your life, We love you.
Yeah, we
and
love
hope
you.
Have a great
Watch
day.
our videos all night long, and just know we care about you.
That's the only reason we do this is because we want to make people happy.
Yeah,
So
we're not making any money off of it.
No.
We're just here to make you smile.
And you saw that receipt. We didn't get anything for free, even though they knew we were
No.
filming.
Yeah, they're like, oh, YouTubers, huh? That sounds
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Pay for it all.
Thanks for watching.
Deuces.